I've been asking about some more violent techniques in Jujutsu. So people have seen some techniques, and when they try to perform it in some schools, they have noticed that, for example, some defenses, some ways of absorbing the power of the Bugei, of his attacks, and also in a free flow movement. They have been seeing and perceiving that there's something missing for this technique, for this shape to work properly. So let's see, for example, like the always off from his eye is one thing. Now, if we attempt to enter. Inside his mind, between his movements in the middle time, and still be able to absorb his power, we'll see that if I'm like this, and this happens, if I'm like this, and even if I avoid his kick and I enter, if I'm like this, and my center, my primary axis, it's shifted, and I'm unbalanced here because of his impulse. And well, what we see in the technique is that what happens is when he enters, we are still rooted down, balanced. So it pops to our mind what gives us the condition to be, stable and to put our weight down. What can we do to make this happen? Or, for instance, what gives us this kind of condition is, first of all, understand that our weight must be from here, and it should be aiming downwards. We should feel, our feet and our toes, sticking to the ground, but not just to the ground, but we should feel that from our hara we inhale, and then this pressure. It's very important to realize that this pressure, it may be, how could we say that, how could we put that, we could give it a direction. So once we press downward, we should feel this line going downward, and so here and here, these 2 points are also known as smaller hara, or as parts of our hara, which are located in the terminations of our limbs, in our hands also. So, in case of Jujutsu, what we see is what gives us the conditions to enter, and when we enter, or to be extremely light, is just how we put our breath. If we do, and then we inhale, and then our pressure is here, and if we expand our hara as if we were trying to reach the ground, then we feel the bottom of our feet also pushing downward. And then the yang part of our body, it's light, it's kind of empty. But actually it won't be empty in the other sense, because when we enter like this, for example, like this, we have our muscles, our tendons, and our bones aligned in such a way that, our shoulder, our hand, our elbow, they're they're compressed. And they're compressed in such a way that all his power is absorbed. And what he feels is that it's a rock. He feels that it's a hard, solid body in just one piece. He cannot feel, for instance, something like this. If I have my arm strongly, contracted here, when he touches, if he touches our arm, faça force, and this happens, this spring effect happens, then we are still just trying to resist to his power, to his technique. And we should be able to enter as just one piece. And as we are rooted down, he feels no way or no pressure point, no point of reaction where you can just keep pressing. So, and on the other hand, if you want to lift our weight and to get light, what we should do, one of the ways to do it is, as we breathe, as we inhale, to keep our weight or in tuna or towards our shoulder. It's not keep your breath upward like this. Your breath should be always here. But the pressure it creates, it should be able to give it away whenever and wherever you need it. So, if I'm here, if I'm light here, and all from a sudden I need to root down, this happens. If I'm light here, if I need to root down, this happens. It's just a matter of the pressure of your breath and how you contract your hara. For example, in Shinken Shirahagi, so if I'm here, and if I try to unbalance him using my arm, my biceps, and this arm, and the pressure of this arm, this happens. I overload my abdomen and my spine, and well, one could even do it, if he realized properly on shifting his balance. On shifting his balance by turning your hips first, like this, one could do it. But it's quite different from, and I'm here just this. Even if he tries to root down, and even if we ignore this technique and entering quite violently here, once we're here, if I rely just on this, it's quite difficult. So if I put my weight down and this pressure comes as if it was from the ground through the feet until the hara, and it gets compressed in the hara, and then it flows through the spine. This should happen. Or yet. Now, you're here. And once I caught him, he will try to put his weight, mostly over his chest, and then to press, you know, against my chest and my shoulder. So I won't be able to just turn him and throw him. What happens then? So it's a game of shifting weights and balances. So I entered, I'm here, I caught him, but I can't keep turning him. So instead of keep rotating, what I'll do is and so once masters along history, they saw that, you know, that they could isolate just this knowledge and study the aspects which would bring, you know, one practitioner the condition to be quite heavy or perceived as quite heavy. They began to fragment it and to study just this piece of information.